This is Jeff Croydon of the D Zone. Herb Brogan of Lumen Christi, head coach, has finished back-to-back state championship. This game was back and forth. You guys are down early, so what type of adversity did this team overcome today?
Well, I mean, I think the critical drive was our first touchdown drive because we made a mistake on with the fumble on the punt, and they came out. We couldn't catch number 11, and down 14-0. We couldn't afford a 3-and-out or a punt at that situation. So the fact that we were able to put a long drive together and get in the end zone, make it a ball game, I thought was critical.
Cadell Williams, he's outstanding for you. I know he's been going through some injuries. He told me week 9, but for him to come out here, 278 rushing yards, 3 touchdowns. That drive scored 2. So what do you see from him every day in practice that attributes to him having so much success out here?
Well, he's a hard worker. He appreciates his offensive line. Kids really enjoy blocking for him, and as I said, I think in one of the other interviews, his strength really surprises people. He's got great feet. He makes fantastic cuts. He's got good speed. But I think you saw from some of his runs today, he's a strong dude, and he made a lot of big plays like that.
And let's talk about. I know you've been coaching for 44 years. So what's it like having a quarterback like Timmy Crowley come in, replace a state championship quarterback last year in Joe Lathers, and from your perspective, let's talk about how difficult it is and how players can kind of embrace that challenge.
Well, I think it was the biggest question coming into the season that a lot of people had was how do you replace Joe? And we had confidence in Tim. He's been around us his whole life. His dad was a quarterback on one of our better teams in the early '90s, and so he's been involved with football his whole life, and he's been involved with our program virtually his whole life. So we knew he was going to do all the little things necessary to put himself in a position to win, and he did that for us.
Absolutely, he was outstanding today. So, last question for you, Aiden Pastoriza. I know you had the Willis a couple years ago, Kari Willis, but what's it like having a lineman like Aiden Pastoriza from the Cincinnati? He's out there every single play for you, offense, defense. Let's talk about him a little bit.
Well, I think the biggest compliment I can give him is one of our games earlier in the year, one of our other coaches said, if you watch Aiden on every play of the game, he plays like it's the last play of the ball game. He's just relentless in his effort. He works as hard as he can possibly work all the time. He never wants to come out. He's a gifted athlete, but he's a gifted leader. He's a great student. God doesn't give many kids the whole package, but he did a pretty good job with Aiden.
Herb Brogan, thank you.
Thanks so much.